Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I will explain the axillary artery using complete anatomy. So first of all we have the aortic arch. So this one will give us in the right side the brachiocephalic trunk. تمام. Then this the brachiocephalic trunk in the right side only, okay? So will give us the subclavian artery, the right one, and also the right common carotid artery, okay? But in the left side, like here for example, it starts from the aortic arch. We can see the subclavian artery and the common carotid one. They directly arise from where? From the aortic arch. Okay, so this is the main difference between the right and left side. Okay, then the other structure is the same, but only the difference here we mentioned it is about the brachiocephalic trunk. Okay, then we'll focus on the subclavian artery. Okay, so this one, the subclavian. The subclavian will passes the outer border of the first rib and will change to become the axillary artery. So we have this one, the first rib. Then from here we'll start to have what we call the axillary artery. So then this axillary artery will continuous, will running in the axilla and will divide it in three parts. Okay, this one where it's happened in the pectoris minor. So here exactly we have this is the axillary artery and this is the pectoris minor. Here we'll divide it and give us we'll divide to give us three parts. The part what we called before pectoris minor, the part we called it deep to the pectoris minor. This this side it's the before, then here it's the deep, and this is after. Okay, we have three parts. So the first part we called it proximal, then the second is deep, and the third is after or distal يعني. Okay, so after that we can see the three part which will give it to us. The first part will give one artery only, what we called this one. It's the superior thoracic artery. The superior thoracic artery. Okay, this one, the first one. Then this is the first part. The second part will give us two artery. Okay, like see the first part 1, second part 2, third part 3. Okay, so the second one will give two artery. The thoracoacromial artery and what we called the lateral thoracic artery. Both this one, the thoracoacromial and the lateral thoracic artery. Okay, then for the third part will give us this one, what we call the anterior circumflex humeral artery. Also will give to us the posterior circumflex humeral arteries. Like see, it's come from here. Okay, this the three part. This is the third part. We have this posterior, this is anterior, and this one is the subscapular artery. Okay, so it's the same for here for the left side. Then what happened at the lower border of the teres major. Like see here we have this is the teres major here. This one at the lower border of the teres major will start. This is the axillary artery, true. So in the lower border of the teres major will start have the brachial artery. Okay, so basically this is all about the axillary artery. We need to know the beginning. It's from the subclavian, and this subclavian it's come from the aortic arch. Then we have the termination, its term in the inferior or the lower border of the teres major, and we need to know the branch. So the branch is the axillary artery. It's divided by the pectoris minor into three parts. The first part will give one artery, what's called the superior thoracic artery. The second one, the thoracic acromial and the lateral thoracic artery, and the third one is the subscapular artery and the anterior circumflex humeral and the posterior circumflex humeral. And thank you.